Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm doing a video for Watch Reporter. Curly paid me to review Watch Reporter's collection, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Quick wristwatch check. JJ LeCoultre Reverso. I'm wearing a Reverso. That's what I'm wearing, guys. Okay, let's run the intro music and let's do a review of this guy's collection. Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today I'm doing a paid watch review for Watch Reporter. Now, what happened was Watch Reporter, he's been a bit of a controversial guy. I don't really like him. He's a bit, he's, how do I put it? He's very confrontational. He doesn't, he's bought quite a number of watches, and I got to be honest with you. I dislike the guy. The guy I really dislike because how do I put it? He is a bit of a nasty shit. Okay, he is a nasty shit, and he kind of pisses me off. He really does piss me off. But the thing is, doing a watch review, it's irrelevant what the guy is like, as opposed to whether you like his stuff or hate his stuff. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter because it's irrelevant. We're doing a review of the watches. We're not doing a review of what do we think of the guy. And this is the thing. In life, you can get caught up in this where we you get caught up and you can really how would I put this? You can get caught up in the facts, but the reality is it doesn't matter whether I like him or hate him. It's irrelevant. Here, what has he got in his collection? And okay, so he says these are the bottom, but I would say these are probably some of the better pieces. He's got a pre-ceramic Submariner bluesy, sapphire bluesy, and he's got a beautiful two-tone yacht master, which I think these are probably the best. Moving right along into some Rolexes, he's gone for these watches that are on straps. Fuck, the whole point of a day date was that beautiful gold bracelet. Now, he says he doesn't like them, but I find that the straps are worn to fucking buggery. And he's got a very nice Datejust Turnograph, the Turnograph, Thunderbird Turnograph. And I actually like these. Unfortunately, it's on a leather strap. Unfortunately, his day date is it's bark finish. I hate bark. Is that horrible sort of 70s type of finish there, which I think is just ugly as fike. Now, interestingly, 2 turnographs, a day date. Again, they're all on leather straps. I think I don't like my Rolexes on a leather strap. It really disappoints me. We look at the Pateks, and we've just got disappointment after disappointment. Now, this is not because I hate the guy. I find these really small Pateks to be fucking annoying. Yes, I have owned small Pateks, but this is probably the least offensive. This is little square Patek there. He's got an oblong one, which I kind of like the blue, but this one here with the bracelet. The big problem with these is the bracelets can only ever be shortened. You can't lengthen them. You need to get a new bracelet to lengthen them. and they are fucking expensive. So these three, although they're Pateks, they're more stuffing filler. They're stuffing filler. He's gone out and bought the cheapest example of these watches he possibly could. He's got a Drucket Droz. Fuck, that is unsellable. That is an unsell. That's what you call a horological mistake. He has a ArchieLuxury in solid gold. Now, this actually, I quite like this. I'm just going to call it up. It's actually a very nice piece. This is the ArchieLuxury. It's the alarm watch, and you know that's not a terrible piece. He's got the Patek 5134, the Calatrava, on the right with the green strap. I actually like him. It's a bit of an oddball in the Patek range because it's manual wind complication. And then he has the 36 mil Rolex, no, not Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Again, this is the least expensive. The two-tone 36 mil is the least. I mean, I had a 36 mil. I had a 14790, and unfortunately, it is what it is. If my auntie had balls, should be my uncle. There, I don't know why he puts it. This watch roll. I don't know about this. You should put this into a. You got to be very careful with these bracelets. I don't like the way he treats his bracelet in this vid here. And then at the side, we've got the Patek 3940, which I got to tell you is a nice perpetual calendar. He's got the two pieces I really like in his collection are the, okay, let's have a look. I like the two Rolex. Sorry, I should say I like the two Rolexes on the bracelet. That's the Submariner Bluesy pre-ceramic, and I like the Yachtmaster. I like those two pieces. I'm not a big fan of his Thunderbird, Turnograph, and the Day-Date, especially the bark. I'm not a big fan. The Drucket Rose, that's a fucking mistake. The three midget size Pateks, dated 70s, awful. They'll never be valuable. They're just awful. I like his ArchieLuxury. I like his 5134. I like the Patek Perpetual calendar 3940. I like. That's actually quite cool. He himself, irrespective, the guy is quite an obnoxious sort of dude. But I like some of the watches he has there. So in my opinion there, I think the watches to keep, the watches to get rid of, I think I would be keeping these two. The better Rolexes I would be keeping. I would be the two Pateks, 3940 and the 5134, beautiful. And the JLC. That's so I would be keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would piss off the Royal Oak. Get rid of that two-tone Royal Oak. Get rid of the Drucket Rose. Get rid of the three ugly 70s Pateks. And I would get rid of the Rolex head on a bracelet and the two Thunderbirds. I would be pissing them off. As far as the collection goes, he actually, interestingly enough, for that, for the actual, this is an amazing thing, for the 3940, he traded a 5396. See, I would have kept the 5396 because it's a bigger size. That's the same one Buckley's just got. I think that's a beautiful annual calendar, whereas he decided to trade it. And I think that was a mistake. Okay, my own opinion is I think that was a mistake. What do I think of the collection? Get rid everything. This guy here is just an obnoxious sort of dude. He is so obnoxious. It's such a difficult guy to talk to or to please. He's just awful to deal with. Awful, awful, awful. My best advice to him would be to clean up the collection, get rid of. He's such a self-assured guy. He's one of these guys who can never be wrong. He's always right. He can justify everything. And I mean, I get it. When you own something, you do fall in love with it. Yeah, I get it. But this guy just really pushes the boundary, the decency off the edge. And I think he's got some nice pieces, but he's got some fucking stocking filler. Those 370s Pateks, fucking small and ugly. They'll never be valuable. The Royal Oak, it's a compromise itself. It's an expensive service waiting to happen. I know that from experience. And as for the Rolex, I mean, how can 3 heavily worn Rolexes be investment type pieces? 3 heavily worn, heavily used Rolexes. I mean, fuck. They're not sports models. And the bracelet, put them back on. The bracelet is what makes these gold Rolex. And anyhow, what can I say? The guy is quite objectionable. He's a know-it-all. You'd say he's just a guy. He's a typical know-it-all. He knows better. He's just I find him very abrasive. That's the best way. Abrasive, smart-ass sort of dude. And he's a foul-mouthed fucker. Don't like him at all. But when you do a watch review, it's not about whether you like the person or not. I mean, the watch does not make the man. Look at Marcelo and the Le Mans. There is a perfect example of that scenario. And I've got to tell you, in all honesty, fuck! This is a collection. It's got some good pieces, and it's got some pieces I'm not particularly fond of. As I say there, the Submariner, the Yachtmaster, keep. The Gold JLC, keep. The 5134, keep. The 3940 Perpetual Calendar, keep. And I would trim a lot of the stuff that's in this collection. And for fuck's sake, don't put these things in a watch roll. Put them into a nice box. Get a nice box. If you don't have the money, get a wolf box, but take them out of a fucking watch roll. That's just depressing how he looks after his stuff. There you go, guys. That's the review for today. I'm ArchieLuxury. And remember, if you want to buy or sell a watch in America, David SW. And remember, I need more paid reviews. Paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. Get a paid review done now. Help me out. Details in the description. Okay, let's run the ad for David SW.
Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. David.